drizzle down here. We're only about 83 degrees, so maybe this hot summer is going to be over with. So you have a good day up there. Anything else over? I guess not. Go ahead with the recheck, Gary.
Yeah, W6WH there. Curly, do you have a recheck?
Yeah, good morning. Gary came out of the woods there. He was 20 over the last time he was happening.
Oh, he was, huh?
Yeah, I don't think he could hear it, did you?
No, he didn't hear that at all. That's why I kind of waited to see there, and he didn't respond to it, so I don't think he heard you at all.
That's the first time I heard him all morning, and then all of a sudden he was just blaring in.
All right. Was he still blaring in, or did he go back into the mud?
No, he's still blaring in.
Okay, Gary, Curly says you're blaring in at 20 over 9 now.
Wow, I can hear him. I can tell he's there, but not making a heck of a lot out. So I don't know. Maybe I'm lacking something on my receiver there, Gary. Over.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I think everything is I think we got one-way transmissions today, because I know that Joe was having the same problem. Boy, I didn't even hear Okie. Of course, he's too close. But I heard Jack. Go figure that one out. So that's just the way it is. Everything's heading north today. Maybe that's why you're not hearing. Maybe everything's turning south. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's one way, Gary.
You're getting 40 over, Gary.
Oh, 40 over. Oh, these. That's terrible.
Gary, he's a steady 20.
Okay, so I'm 40 over and Gary's 20 over. Good, figure that one out, Gary.
Well, it really makes me feel bad. I'm only running 200 watts. You're running almost 1,000. So there's a couple of dB difference there.
Well, I know, but Curly there, he's down in pretty much your neck of the woods, just over the hill a little bit, and but I don't know. I can't figure out the band. It's just been that way all summer. It's just terrible. Anyway, back to that control.
Delta Romeo Tango. Oh, there he is. Good morning, Dave. Good morning. Well, you're the only one on the list, Dave, so give us a little chatter, over. Okay, Gary, real fine. I just stepped into the shack and changed frequency here, and I'm working on my fifth wheel, getting it put away from the camping trip last week. So anyway, before it gets too hot here, where it's going to be in the middle 90s, we'll probably get a chance of rain in a couple of days. Every day a little bit more of a chance of monsoon, and then by next weekend it'll be back up to 100 degrees. So still warm days, but not real as hot as they were. But and getting some rain, but not a lot of production this year. We'd like to hit half our rainfall during this monsoon. So that's the story here. Joyce and I are home. We're doing fine. And good morning to you and everybody on the net. K7DRT in the Old Pueblo. Okay, sounds good, Dave. Well, I'm glad everything's working well. We're doing pretty good here. Darlene's recovering from her surgery quite well. She felt so good yesterday. We actually went out and went to lunch and had sit-down lunch in a restaurant, which was really nice. Made a very enjoyable day out of it. So, anyway, things are definitely looking up there, Dave. Over. Oh, that's really good. Does she still have to use oxygen? Yeah, she'll have to continue using that probably. They said that her breathing might be better. They took out about, I'd say probably a little over a third of that left lung, because there was, there's a couple tumors in there. They said they got all that out, and so hopefully she's cancer-free, over. Oh, that's good. That's good. So get it early, and that is good. So our prayers are with her, and I really enjoyed talking to you guys there in Banning. So hang in there, and good morning. Yeah, real fine. Well, I'm just glad, she signed up for a research thing where they go in and put valves in the lungs. Had it been for that, they probably wouldn't have found it until it was probably too late. So it was really a plus. I'm sure glad she decided to try that research thing. So Anyway, but she got kicked out of the research, obviously. But at least she got the problem taken care of. So we're looking forward to quite a few more good years together. So you have a good day, and we'll hopefully see you at the next rally. I don't know if we're going to make Kansas City or not at this point. Just depends on how the recovery goes there. Over.
Okay, real fine. Well, that is somewhat unaffordable, the King City. I enjoy it, but got to talk to Mom about it, because if we do that, we got to take 3 weeks and stay with my daughter, and the room opened up. Her cousin and my niece and husband and little baby was living with them too for a couple of months, looking for a job. He's got a job and they got a house, so she called the other day and says the room's available, Mom and Dad. So we just got to talk about it. Haven't decided yet, and anyhow, and if we do come, then we'd probably do like we did, is rent a car and stay in the hotel by the park. That's about as close to camping as we can get up in Northern California for now. All right, get you back to the net. Thanks again, Gary. W6 Victor, Kilo 7, Delta Romeo Tango. Dave in the Old Pueblo.
You bet, Dave. Yeah, I understand. That's a long drive, especially trying to drag a fifth wheel. Anyway, you guys have a good day, and it's nice hearing from you again. Okay, we're going to clear with you, and we got, how much more time? We got 5 more minutes. Okay, so anybody else want to check in? Over.
Alpha 3, Juliet, Papa, Golf.
Oscar Alpha Kilo.
Okay, I got you, Jim, NT9B. The other station there was Golf Papa Juliet. Was that correct?
Whiskey Alpha 3, Juliet, Papa, Golf.
Sounded like Reno.
Okay, Reno, was that you?
Relay?
Thought I heard Reno. So I heard somebody holler Reno in there and thought it was Reno. Okay, there was one other station. Okay, I got the Golf Papa Juliet, and I got Jim NT9B. Was there another station in there?
Yeah, which one? Alpha 3, Juliet, Papa, Golf.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Tango Foxtrot Mike.
You got 2.
It was a Kilo Foxtrot 7, Tango Foxtrot Mike, I believe it was. He sounded like Reno.
No, that's Ralph up in Boise.
Okay, that's why I was really weak in my location. That's why I said it sounded like Reno.
Well, I thought I heard that too. Anyway, I think I got this Juliet Papa Golf finally straightened out. The WA3 station. Go ahead, sir.
Roger. Whiskey Alpha 3, Juliet, Papa, Golf. Name is Clark, Charlie Lima, Alpha Radio Kilo. Near Morro Bay, and it's very, very foggy.
Good old fog in Morro Bay. Okay, that's why Neil has the call sign W6FOG, because he's in Morro Bay. Clark, I'm sorry I kept messing up the call sign, but I get a little tongue-tied here when I was writing. So, you have a good day. Anything else, over?
No traffic here. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to clear with you, and we're going to run down there into Arizona and see if we can get a hold of Jim. NT9B, good morning, Jim. Real fine, Jim. Well, you have a good day over there. Enjoy the cool weather. We're clear with you. Okay, that's all I had on the list. I know there's some other stations, but I got a little messed up there trying to get the JPG's call sign. So the other stations, try it again.
Relay.
Go ahead, Relay.
Yeah, we've got a Kilo Foxtrot 7, Tango Foxtrot Mike, Ralph in Boise, and then I had Oscar Alpha Kilo station trying to check you in there, Gary.
That was an Oscar Alpha Kilo?
I believe that's what it was.
Roger.
Okay, that's a new one on me. I hadn't heard that call sign before again. So go ahead and pull Ralph in. I don't think I heard him.
All right, Ralph. This is N7NEU here. Nick Kroll's not sure he can hear you, but go ahead, take a turn there. KF7 TFM. Go ahead.
Well, thank you for the relay. Kilo Foxtrot 7, Tango Foxtrot 9. We're kind of short on time, so it's going to get hot today, 89. Then cool off to end up, or 98, excuse me. And then it's going to cool off to the, low 80s. Yeah. Have a good day. Beautiful day in Boise. KF7 TFM.
Over.
All right, Ralph, you just kind of faded right out to nothing there. Bad, but I got you said it was a beautiful day in Boise there. QSL?
QSL.
All right, Ralph, thanks a lot there for checking in there. That's what we got to deal with today, the band. Anyway, Gary, Kilo Foxtrot 7, Tango Foxtrot Mike, Ralph up in Boise, Idaho. Beautiful day, he said.
Okay, I could almost hear him almost. Okay, we'll clear with him and the station with the Oscar Alpha Kilo call sign. Give me the rest of your call and fill in with your name, over. The OAK station, try it again. Boy, did he drop out that fast?
I don't know. Oscar Alpha Kilo Station, are you still on frequency?
Well, it's his loss. Okay, guys. Well, it's the 10 o'clock hour, so we got to turn it over to Mike. This is the Pacific Coast RV Service. That had a total of 36 check-ins. I want to thank all of the relay stations, especially N7NEU and W6FOG. And we're going to clear this at, let's see, it's 10:01 now, Pacific Standard Time. So take it away.
Okay, sir. It's got a nice one. It's about 5'9". Kilo 6 Lima Victor Alpha. Okay, Kilo 6 Lima Victor Alpha. Thank you. Good morning, Mike.
NEU.
Okay, hang on a second, guys. M3ARB. Got you down there, Jim. Thank you. Okay. How you doing, Gary?
Hey, good morning, Mike. There, boy, you're. Hey, hopefully the band is opening up for you a little bit there, because I could barely hear Jim down there in Arizona. But you're just booming in here. I hope you guys are going to stay cool today, because 99 degrees and a lot of humidity doesn't sound fun at all.
No, it's just too hot to do everything.
Boy, you know, I know you. Anything over 65 degrees is hot for you. I can't understand why, but anyway, Mike, thanks a lot for checking me in there. You guys have a great day. Say hi to Ava for us, and you guys just stay cool as you can.
Okay, thanks for saying hello to Pam, too. Thanks for coming in, Gary. It's definitely nice. How you doing?
Fine. I hope you and Ava are doing great up there.
Oh, I'm doing fine, too. Fine with the night today. Nice signal.
Yeah, I had power supply problems over the weekend, so I just got the station put back together, and yes, I got everything in the right place.
You're doing a good job, boys.
86AFU on the side.
Okay, yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Somebody, you know, problems, have a problem for you. Let's see, Mike, while you work, we check it.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Tango
Six
Foxtrot 9.
jackrabbits, raccoons, and zebras.
Okay, Kilo Foxtrot 7, Tango Foxtrot 9. How you doing?
Oh, man, it's a beautiful day over here today. 98 degrees. Yeah, sunshine all the way to the ground. And just got finished water in the yard. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, thanks for coming in, Ralph. Okay, Romeo, take the phone call, please.
November 6, jackrabbits, raccoons, and zebras.
Okay, still on 6. Romeo Bill, how you doing, Jim? Sorry about that.
Okay, thanks for coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, November 6th, Juliet Radio Zoo. I thought you called me just a second ago. I guess not. Anyway, the band is really rough. We got no traffic. Have a good day.
Thank you. 519 total blank night. Thanks for coming in.
Made her sick as a dog, I guess. Said she wanted to die. It was so bad. So anyway, I guess the Costco and some of the places pulled a lot of their produce out. Had this listeria. That's almost like E. coli. That scares so. Anyway, these that young farmers or whoever it is, some places they just can't keep from using the wrong stuff on their crops, I guess. No telling what causes waste from dairies or waste from human waste or God knows who knows what. But they get too much of that stuff here, scares here lately. You'd be afraid to buy anything out of the store. Cal, I'll turn it back to you. I don't know which way it's going or who's hearing who. I cannot hear Mark at all. I heard him a little bit. I could tell somebody was on the air there. And you're coming in, you're booming in, and George is booming in. So I'll turn it back to you and let you direct the traffic there. KG6 feeding into
It's back to you. K6YCV, here's KG6.
Oh, K6YCV in the group. Yeah, it's like you turned on an amplifier or something. You're 10 over 9 now. And it's just the band changing. Maybe you did turn on an amplifier, I'm not sure. But no problem talking to you. I can hear Jim. I couldn't really get a word here and there. But I got a low noise level. There's an S2. Anyway, yeah, not much. But anyway, back to George. Go ahead there, K6YCV. Do you hear Jim?
I hear Jim good. I can hear Cal talking, but he's very low here, very weak. So that's the deal here. I'm just looking at the fires here on the internet. And anyway, yeah. They're losing quite a few homes. Now, there's a whole lot of fires. Man, they're all over the place here. Deepest fire is 7,000 acres. 21% contained. I don't know. Not too good. 1% is not a good percentage, you know. Anyway. That's the way that goes. Beaver Fire is located north of Highway 96 off the Beaver Creek Road. Waveform Fire, which is being managed with the Beaver Creek Fire, is located northeast of Beaver Creek Fire. Both started plan lightning.
6-7 words a minute. Just the thrill of my friend being able to hear me was exciting enough. And I did a lot of listening, and I had a converted military 40-meter radio from an airplane. So that's it. Let me go over to, I think your rotation is for me to go to Mike, KF6FEM. Randy, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, KG6OTE.
Okay, this
is KG60TE. Well, thank you, Hal. Yeah, about the only piece of equipment I ever built myself goes way, way back before I even knew about ham radio. And I purchased a crystal radio kit from a local hobby store. The crystal radio had no battery, had no power. It just had a crystal that was held by a little bracket. It was made of Bakelite, and it had a cat whisker that was mounted on a little rotating ball socket. And the coil had it was like a potentiometer. It had a bar that slid back and forth. And I was able to hook that to my bed springs in my room, and I had a headset, an electromagnetic headset. So even without a battery, I was able to listen to radio. The thing I wanted to listen to was the it was the Cleveland Browns ball games. I don't even think Cincinnati had a team back then. I must have been 6 or 7 years old. And of course, my mother wanted me to go to bed and go to sleep, but I would go to bed and turn out the lights and fine-tune the cat whisker and the potentiometer and listen to AM radio broadcasts. So that was my experience, and I was in awe and in wonder that radio waves were traveling right through my body, and I couldn't see them and I couldn't feel them. But that was my experience. So Harry cannot hear Mike, so I'm going to turn it over to Harry, and I think Mike is hearing you, Harry, so you can turn it over to Mike, and then Mike, you can turn it over to Hal, and Hal, you can go out to Dale. So KF6FEM, this is KG60TE. Thanks, Randy. This is a similar story. And I read a board right now how to make a radio razor blade and a cat whisker. I reached all the steel bed mattress. I received local weather radio with a cat whisker. I pass it over to K7IB, and by the way, I received Dale's signal. I can't get K7IB signal. So passing it over to KF6RR.
This is KF6 for Romeo. Yeah, I just tried to call my M3ARB to see whether or not he would be able to get on. I'd mentioned it to him when I saw him last, but I needed to call him again to remind him, and did not do that. He's got a little setup with a ham stick, and he may be able to hear us. We can try to set it up next week. We'll be on for another 10 minutes or so. Maybe you have a chance to try to put it up, but if not, next week. I'm on the phone at the same time that I'm talking. I'm going to say 73 to DRO, and I will get back on the air. So anyway, DRO lives in a healthcare facility and is a pretty accomplished ham. We went over to his storage area and got out his radio, and also he purchased a radio on eBay, and he's got a 7000 that was made for European use. He's got a few extra whistles and bells, and then he's got a more recent ICOM, the number I can't remember, but a nice big screen on it. So he's got more than he needs. And we set him up with a ham stick that he puts on top of a metal waste paper basket. And we're not sure what's going on, but I would like to be able to get him to join us if he can. We'll be traveling late August, and won't be able to be on the air. Ingrid will be holding down the fort. And so it would be nice, FEM, if you give her a call once in a while. Let's see what else. I had a crystal set too. I was reminded of the Quaker Oats container. I remember rolling wire, number 22, coated wire, but not insulated, around the oatmeal container. having a sliding bar that tuned in. The crystal that I had was a safety pin, big one, stuck into a crystal. And I had earphones, and I put the earphones in a crystal glass bowl, so that it made a little bit of sound. And my dad had done the same thing 30 years earlier to my immigrant grandparents, who were blown away by the new phenomenon of radio, actually 40 years earlier. So that was kind of a nice experience. But I didn't think much of the crystal radio, and moved on up. So I think I go to Dale now. AA1SE, you take it.
M3ARB and the group. This is AA1SE. Well, fine business all around. Still copying well, and interesting to hear the stories. Sounds like we all were having about the same experiences at that time. I did build a crystal radio. Was I think a Galena crystal in a lead cup with a cat whisker. It worked fine for local AM broadcast. I did work up to it was a regenerative type receiver. It was a kit from Allied in Chicago, and the first serious thing I built was a X35 Heathkit transmitter, which served me for many years operating CW back in those days. So that's my story, and it was a good question. Brings back a lot of recollection here. So I think I can move this on to Harry, 7IB. This is AA1SZ.
7IB, can you hear us?
I think we might have lost Harry.
Yeah, it looks like it. I moved my antenna a little bit more east. I don't know if he's more north, but that's too bad. It's a great spot to be in. I'd like to go up there with him someday, but I don't think I'm fitted in the area that he works in. Anyway, it's about 10:16, so we might make this our last round. I think I go to Hal goes to Dale. I just got that. So let me go to KG6OTE.
Well, thank you, Hal. Yeah, you can go up there. I've been up to Vetters, and there's a trail up to the fire lookout. It burned down a few years ago. I was there before it burned down, but it's open to the public. You do need some kind of parking pass inside the national park, or if you've got a Golden Age National Park pass, you could put that in your windshield as well. But yes, it is open to the public. Well, I just barely heard Dale that time, but one of the things I remember when Dale and I first met, when we were dating sisters, is that Dale built a Heathkit television set, and I was really impressed with that. And I remember wondering if I would ever get into that kind of thing, and he always encouraged me to get into ham radio, and eventually I did. So, a better person for it. I'm going to say 73. Got some other things I got to do, and Dale, if you're still copying me, we'll keep our schedule tomorrow evening, and be anxious to do that again. We have so much fun getting our wives on the radio and talking and getting caught up with our various family issues. So that's it for me. I'm going to say 73. I'm going to turn it to Mike. And Mike, you will turn it back to Hal. Hal will clear with Dale, and I guess we'll be done. So over at KF6FEM, this is KG6OTE. KF6FEM. Just a little roundtable on our early kits. 3 and pass it to KF6RR. Okay, nice hearing you, Mike. Strong signal. Very, very good. I think we'll get a chance maybe one of these days to try to put that 7000 in action and learn how to use it. Actually, I don't think we'll find a big difference in performance because what you've got there is already pretty good. But the idea would be to become more comfortable using the 7000.
Mike's on, probably going to be looking around for a new car. The old one just gave out. And with that, I'll say 73, and let's see, who do I pass it on to? Let me just give it to KJ60TE, but I think he signed. Anybody else out there? Okay, Dale, you sign for us.
Okay, thank you, Hal. And we'll say 73 also, and it's been a good morning on the radio, and good to hear everybody. And we had copy on both bands. So unusual conditions, I suppose, by what the textbook says, but we'll take it in any direction. So 73 everyone, have a great week, and look forward to talking with you this time next Monday. This is A1SZ. I'll send it back to you, Al, and see if there's anyone else there. A1SZ, clear.
Is there anyone else out there that wants to say something before we close down the net? There being no one heard, this is KF6 Romeo 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 from Pasadena, California, saying 73. Everybody have a very pleasant week.
Okay, fine, well, and I will. I'll go to the computer and pull up that Japanese ballet dancer and see what he would tell you, what he can tell me that I can pass on to you, because it is quite interesting, as you said. Foles has said that, I think, and his comment was there's no place to hide all that.
It's all possible.
Okay, here I go.
Dave, good talking to you, Ray. Take care. Pancakes or something, and I got a big bowl of watermelon all chopped up the other day. Anyway, let's bring it up. 77. Oh, by the way, I think Scotty got in here with us a few times. So
Our vast virus database has been updated.
Thank you very much for calling me. Your excellent signal is coming in 59 plus. My name is Vasily. Victor Alpha Sierra Sierra India Lima Yankee and QTH St. Petersburg. The microphone back to you. Golf 8 X-ray X-ray Echo UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango over.
Thank you. Good luck. Tango Juliet, Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo, Japan.
Great for 100 watts and simple dipole. Very good signal. You sound like a local station. Very good signal. So thank you very much for the QSO. My best wishes to you, Peter. Good luck, and I hope to catch a signal again. Golf 8 X-ray X-ray Echo UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango. Bye bye. Dear Peter, please, I copy your QTH like Sierra Kilo India question mark Tango Oscar November. Please repeat the missed letter.
Que c'est ça depuis la Normandie. Bonjour 73, mes amitiés.
So I use the obtuse angles, 45-degree angles with the soldering, and I just made up an octagonal. And I was thinking I will make another one later on with a vacuum capacitor in it, because I was thinking about taking this one down the caravan and pulling it out. Sorry Ken, someone's at my front door. I wonder who it was. I'm just listening. Somebody trying to sell something at my door. What a source. I was thinking about putting it under the caravan and pulling it out and just standing it up when I need it.
Rồi, får jag vad var? Vad kan du då göra? Det får inte jag börjar på
Whiskey 3 Zulu, Kilo Bravo, this is through for Repars Group.
Mike W3, Zulu Kilo Bravo, this is G7H, said, oh yeah, you getting me alright, Kenny, over.
Well, I did a check, I could hear someone, but I thought that didn't sound right. Checked the meter on the old Euro 7, it was showing USB, then drop it down. The outcome's okay, 5 and 7, it's a lousy day over here in the Wales. That looks like it hammers down again, so it's been a fair wet day.
Did you stop transmitting then, Kenny, after you were telling me the weather?
It's over.
G3XVN just joining in.
Yeah, okay, Phil. Well, you're about 4 and 5, Kenny, and Phil's 5 and 9. So, do you want to take it, Phil, from G7H, said I?
Yes, I can do that, Steve. So that's G7 Hotel Zulu, Italy. So I haven't noticed any, I haven't checked, I haven't registered any signal strength yet, but suffice say that you're very readable, Steve, and Kenny is readable, but nothing like as strong as you are. So, this is G3XVN, 6:30, we're thereabouts, and this is G3XVN doing a rundown for any Rafars members.
Cool, Sierra Yankee Foxtrot.
I'd like to join the Rafars net this evening, then transmit, please.
Golf 0, Sierra Yankee Foxtrot.
Yes, okay, Bob, that sounded quite nice. But again, I'm more focused on getting down the names and the call signs than I am reading the S-meter. So on frequency, Kenny, Steve, and Bob. Let's see, any further callers please to join the Royal Air Force Amateur Radio Society net this evening? If so, please transmit now.
G4HIY.
Yep, hello Brian, G4 Hotel Yankee India. And you sounded good and punchy. Last call then. Anybody else waiting to join the Rafars net, please transmit now. Okay, I'm going to start with Steve first. G7HZI to transmit, G3XVN and the small Rafars group standing by.
Yes, it's G7HZI. Well, Kenny's about 4 and 5. You're 5 and 9 to 5 and 9 plus 5, Phil, so you're quite strong for saying you're only using your 50 watts. Bob, I didn't quite catch signal strength, nor Brian, but they both sounded loud and clear, so there shouldn't be a problem there. I'm doing a little bit of digging this afternoon outside the greenhouse. There was an old cottage not far from this greenhouse, and it had a lead water pipe leading to it. Of course, it got knocked down, but I found the lead water pipe, which runs underground for 10 metres or so. So managed to find it, dig it up, and connect an earthwire to it. So I thought that's a bit more to me ground system now. So I just keep looking to see what else I can connect to. My noise level is about F1, so there's not much noise here at all. And of course I'm in the greenhouse. Back round to you, Phil, from G7XZI.
Yes, okay, Steve. G7 Hotel Zulu, Italy. This is G3XN in the Rabbart net returning. Steve, as I suspected, you're a good, strong signal, 5 and 9 plus 10 dBs. Do me a favour, Steve, because my computer's just recently switched on, and I can't check Kenny's call sign. Give me Kenny's call sign, could you, Steve? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's MW3 Zulu Kilo Bravo, Phil.
Yes, okay, well thanks for that. And you may make a transmission page an S-meter reading from West Norfolk. This is Phil, G3XBN, standing by for Mike Whiskey 3 Zulu Kilowatt Boston. Go ahead, Ken.
MW3 KBM. The last station trying to get in at G0. I don't know if you've heard of them, this one on the side, here's a lousy day here, high wind and rain coming in from the Atlantic. It's falling, wind is close 50 miles an hour, the rain is torrential at times, it's clear, it's sunny, it's 10 minutes later it's hammering down again, there's still wind at the moment, trees are blowing around, expect some local traffic, so here it goes, it's MW3 ZKB, over.
Yeah, thanks, Kenny. Mike Whiskey 3 Zulu Kilowatt Boston, G3XBN, and the Raffles net. And you're 4x3 with me, Kenny, but mostly copied okay. We get the occasional burst of static this evening, and in fact we had fault lightning not too far away from this location, absolutely colossal bang. I unplug when it gets that close. But that was an hour ago, and it's gone much quieter now. It had a go at some heavy rain, and then decided it couldn't be bothered. And but there's still clearly electrical storms around the UK, and they're making copying your signal, Kenny, a little bit strenuous. So with that, Steve's had a transmission, Ken's had a transmission. Bob, for you, G0 Sugar Yankee Foxtrot in Gloucestershire. Go ahead, Bob.
G3XBN, G0 SYF returning to you, sir. Your signal report 5 and 7, peaking 9 at times, Phil, but say it's a little bit up and down, but it's a good solid over, no problems. G7HZI, good evening to you, Steve. 5 and 9 plus 15 at times, Steve. A good solid transmission, no problems at all. And Mike 53 Zulu Kilo Bravo, good evening, Kenny. 5 and 7, good solid over. And all noted on the rain that way. We've been having rain showers coming down like stair rods for about, I suppose about 10 minutes at a time, then the sun comes out and dries it up again. That's been going on all day. I think we've had about 12 different showers and 12 different lots of sunshine. So good evening to Brian. Good evening, Brian. You were a good Radio 5 when you came in, so I suspect you'll have a good signal report when I get it. So back round to you, Phil. G3XBN, G0 SYF.
Yeah, okay, Bob. G0 Sugar Yankee Foxtrot, G3XBN. Nice signal, Bob, at 5 and 9 plus 5. And with no more ado, Brian, round to you, sir. G4 Hotel Yankee Italy, G3XBN and the small group standing by.
Yeah, fine there, Phil. G3XN, G4HIY. Yeah, signal's not doing too bad, actually, Phil. Your
Good 5 and 9, perfect copy all the way through, not too difficult at all. A few crashes and bangs about. Steve, G78 said I, just about blowing the wax out my ears, if I had any ears, that is. Anyway, about 5 and 9 plus 10, Steve, occasionally getting up to 15 there. Probably being boasted a bit, or at least the signal reading being boasted by the static that's whizzing around at the moment. I'm afraid, Kenny, I couldn't hear Mike Whiskey 3 ZKB. I couldn't hear a thing. Well, I think I heard one little bleep, but completely unreadable to me, I'm afraid. And good evening, Bob, G0SYF. On the whole, about 5x9, occasionally drops to about a 4x8, but still perfectly copyable all the way through, occasionally having to work at it. No problem at all. Not a bad day here, pretty sunny most of the time, very windy, the aftermath of the old Bertha, but it stayed dry, which was pleasant, as I was walking out about occasionally between the hangars at work, and went to and from the motorbike as well, so we didn't need the waterproofs. Great. Back to you, Phil, G3XVN, G4HIY.
Yeah, okay, Brian, nice over from you. 5 and 9 plus 5, and that's the same signal report that Bob got from me. And the weather here has been just like yours for most of the time. However, as I say, about an hour ago we were right on the edge of a very significant thunderstorm. And there's clearly electrical disturbances all over the country because you keep getting these static bangs and crashes. So we're up and away with 1, 2, 3, 4 stations. Let's see if anybody else is waiting to join in. This is G3XVN and the RAPARS net. Anybody wishing to join us, please transmit now.
G3XVN and GI4SM.
Yeah, hello, Sam. GI4 Sugar Alpha Mexico. Stand by, Sam, and I'll just check to see if we have any more. Are there any other callers to join the RAPARS net, please? If so, please transmit now. No, that's not a Twitter. So go ahead, Sam. GI4 Sugar Alpha Mexico to transmit. G3XVN and a small RAPARS group standing by for you.
G3XVN and the RAPARS group. Off India 4, Sierra Alpha Mike. Very good evening indeed, and a very nice 5 and 9 plus 5 signal. Very good indeed. And after the report, I would drop the aerial and replace the 100 meters of coax cable. I found one section had actually got heated up somehow. Whether the kinkins or what, I don't know, but all the plastic had melted through the insulation on the outside. Quite extraordinary. So I cut that bit out. And decided that I couldn't go with the 2 plugs and a connector on, so I found all the length of stuff I had coiled up and stuck it in, and that's them on at the moment. So hopefully the signal is a bit better than it has been of late. G3XVN, GI4SM, but a very funny day today, and with very, very bright warm sunshine, interspersed with cloudburst, which didn't last very long, thank goodness, and it's been a storm pleasant day, apart from the odd cloudburst. Thank you, G3XVN.
Yes, thanks, Sam. GI4 Sugar Alpha Mexico, G3XVN. You're not your normal beefy signal tonight, Sam, but you are perfectly readable, which is the important thing. You're 5 and 7 to 8, and well read throughout. Then we've now got a deathly hush. See, is there anybody else waiting to call? If not, we'll go back to the top. We call that a deathly hush. So Mike Whiskey 3 kilowatt, Mike Whiskey 3 Zulu kilowatt Boston. G3XVN and the RAPARS net standing by. Go ahead, Kenny.
M3 ZKB, everyone's coming pretty well. The signals are averaging 7. Yeah, 7. There's got a lot of noise here. Frying eggs and bacon. A bit busy here. The 80s finished, the 13 hour at the 80s. I got a over 6 knots. I've tuned in nicely, SWR 1.1 out 1.2. Also looked up a slim Jim for 77s. Got it here now. It's made out of 6.5 copper pipe. Bit of soft stuff. It's been alright. Sort of just fine-tune that, you know, get them out up, see how it goes. So I'm a bit busy here, tinkering. I'm getting out the garage when I can when it's not hammering down with rain. And all good fun. MW3, ZKB, over.
Yeah, okay, Kenny. Mike Whiskey 3, Zulu Kilowatt, Boston G3XBN, returning. And signal about the same, up slightly to 4 and 4 from 4 and 3. So you have to listen carefully. You're quite a long distance away. You're, I think, about 175 miles away, although Sam is twice that distance, or approximately twice. Sam clocks up 300 miles, certainly his signals do, to make their way down to West Norfolk. Steve next, G78ZI to transmit, G3XVN and the net by.
Yeah, this is G78ZI. Well, Kenny went down a bit then, but he is stronger with me than he has been for a little while. So he's managed 5 and 6. So I think all that wet is probably helping his signal a little bit. So I think he'll have to dig a big hole and bury a big chunk of metal. So it's got a better earth, but yeah, it's not coming through too bad at all now. And save your 5.9 plus a bit, Phil, and Bob's 5.9 plus a bit. You're not going any lower. Brian's 5.9 plus 10. But Sam's not too bad with me, 5.8 to 5.9. So it's probably just conditions and the distance is away from you, Phil, because he's right across the other side, isn't he? So I suppose you're about the furthest away from Sam. So it's just windy here at the minute, just being a nuisance, blowing me stuff about, blowing my kidney beans over again, one pot full I've got. So I've tied them to the shed. And so they shouldn't drop down anymore now. It's just been a general nuisance, this wind. I expected it to fetch one under the aerial down, but I must have made a better job when I put it up last. So that's still holding up fine. So back round to you, Phil, from G7H, is that alright?
Yeah, okay. Steve, G7HZI, stroke alternative. I'm assuming because of the news about the plantings and so on, that you are in fact at the greenhouse site, Steve. And you are holding up nicely at 5 and 9 plus 10, no noticeable change in your signal strength. Bob will no doubt be the same. G0 Sugar Yankee Fox to transmit, G3XVN and the Rafars net standing by.
G3XVN, G0SYS returning to you, Phil. And I did leave a pause there because I want to check my noise level. It's certainly down tonight to what it has been, and I got a very, very little of that QR Nancy. Every now and again there is a blip to let me know that there is something around, but the generated noise, which I usually have been picking up in the past, is not there. So a nice signal 3. I'm quite happy with that, Phil, on the noise level. All signals are very, very good again tonight. Phil, at times you're peaking up to 5 and 9, mostly 5 and 7. Steve, obviously 5 and 9 plus all the time. Mike Whiskey 3 Zulu Kilo Bravo. On your first over Kenny, you were 5 and 6. 5 and 7. Last time you dropped a little bit to 5 and 6, but absolutely perfectly fully readable. And all noted on your copper pipe, etc. You're doing a fine job, Kenny. Everything's beginning to work for you. G4HIY, Brian, a good solid over, Brian. came in at about 5 and 8 and peaked up to 5 and 9, no problems at all. GI4 SAM Sam, good evening. Much better this evening. Certainly reading you from anything from 5 and 7 to 5 and 9, Sam. And as I say, conditions are that much better. I'm hoping this is the advent of the conditions are getting better, but would just in case. Anyway, with that, Phil, I'm putting the key back to you. G3XVN, G0SYN.
Yeah, okay, Bob. Nice solid copy. Occasionally you're dropping down to a 5x7, but the majority of your over was, as before, 5 and 9 plus 5. Brian, I didn't mention about the motorbike, but the weather obviously favors the motorbike activities. I should think on these hot days, you get a nice cooling breeze. Although you may, I don't know, you might say, Brian, whether when you ride the motorbike, whether you're fully encased in leather or whether you take account of the ambient temperature. G4HYI to transmit, G3XVN and the Air Force Group standing by.
Fine there, Phil. Yes, I think you got the call sign slightly transposed there. It's Hotel India Yankee. No problem, Phil. Conditions actually getting slightly worse for you now. The noise level has crept up, but you're still more or less Q5, occasionally Q4 there. Nobody else has changed really, maybe slightly for the worse. But we've managed to read everybody except Kenny again. And good evening to Sam, GI4 SAM. Yeah, not a bad copy on you. Usually about 4x8, Sam. 4x8, occasionally readability 5. Yeah, as regards riding in hot weather, Phil, I still wear the full kit, leathers. Well, I wear leather trousers. I wear a back plate, a back protector. Inside a jacket, I mean a full length back plate, and then I wear a Cordura jacket and obviously full helmet, leather gloves and proper leather boots as well. The few incidents I have had, they always come with a total surprise, so you never know when anything's going to happen. And I've been airborne over the tops of cars, I've had a few, but I've never broken a bone yet coming off a motorbike. Touch wood. So, okay, in the windy weather, I've been riding the big BMW with no fairing. It doesn't get affected by the wind hardly at all, so that's the way we go. But we always dress properly, yeah. Back to you, Phil. Golf 3 X-ray, Victor November, G4HIY.
Yeah, okay, Brian, very nice signal. You're holding up at 5 and 9 plus 5 with no trouble at all. Okay, on the motorbike activities, and I remember that this goes back to when I very first joined the Air Force, and we had a couple of motorbike fans in our billet, and one of them was running is it called a Triton, a Triumph engine in a Norton featherbed frame, or have I got that mixed up? You'll be able to tell me that, I know. And I've noticed, this guy said we were in huts, and across the hut one day he said that he always did what you do. He says that you see these young lads with t-shirts and jeans, and he says it takes you an awful long time with a pair of tweezers and gritted teeth to get the gravel off your skin when you haven't bothered to put the correct clothing on. And I've seen these backplates. The motorcyclists look like they're auditioning for a part in the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but I didn't actually say anything to the bloke I saw with one on one day. He wasn't on his motorbike at the time, but he'd got his backplate on. And I suppose I should have asked him what it was, and it's obviously a safety feature. Anyway, there we go. 5 and 9 plus 5. Bob, by the way, commented on his noise floor. I'm just going to go silent for a second or two and see what my noise floor is here. Yeah, in between the crashes and bangs. What I ought to have done was switched my AGC to fast rather than slow. No, I've actually got it on auto because the noise floor wasn't getting a chance to settle down in between static bangs and crashes. But it looked to be about strength 2. And with no more ado, and last but by no means least, it's Sam, GI4, Sugar Alpha Mexico. Go ahead, Sam. The G3XN and the RAF net standing by.
Sam for the RAF net, and I'm having marvellous signals here tonight. Phil, you're consistently 5 dB over. Mike Whiskey 3, 0 kilowatt Bravo, Kenny, 5 and 9 plus 5. Steve 7HZI, 30 dB over, would you believe? Consistently 30 dB over. Bob 0SYF, consistently 10 dB over. And Brian HIY, would you believe? 35 dB over on peak. He dropped down to about 30, but he was oscillating between 30 and 35. Colossal signal. And I think my new bit of wires are far good. I couldn't understand what was going on before because when I put the analyzer on, the low frequency end was all right, but after the resonance frequency, the thing was full of spikes. Couldn't understand why it was all one-sided, but I went up, took the top there and looked at the cable, and I found that it had been mounted on the metal pole. The cable had all appeared to have melted through the braiding. Quite extraordinary. So I cut that bit out and I was going to replace it, but and I found another length of cable and put that in its place. A lot easier than having to put on 2 end plugs and a connector. Anyhow, it seems to be working very well now, and I'm cropping everybody very well indeed. Thanks for running the net tonight, Phil. And just for the reference, the pressure here is 1,003, temperature 16.2, and a very high wind. And another interesting little fact, on the news is about 5:30, it was reported that 60 yachts had capsized in Strangford Lough in a race. With the most extraordinary, exceptional gust of wind. Took all 60 yachts over and declared a major disaster. So nobody's hurt or lost, of course, because they're all pretty well I wouldn't say waterproof, but they've got mostly flotation gear and so on, and nobody was lost. But it could have been nasty. Anyhow, with that, back to you, Phil, and I'm going to go off, and I've got a visitor in the house, and I've got to make the tea, and I feel guilty up here at the moment, but I've excused myself on the excuse that I've got to try this new bit of wire out, which I've done. So, good night to all, good night to you, Phil, and many, many thanks for the net. This is Golf India 4, Sierra Alpha Mike.
Yeah, okay, Sam. You were steady 5 and 8 that time, and everything copied okay. And thanks for being there tonight. So I'm going to check, are there any further callers, please, for the Royal Air Force Amateur Radio Society net? If so, please transmit now. No, nothing heard, so we'll go back up to the top and start our final run through. The time's about right, and it's chicken provençal tonight. Looking forward to that. So, Kenny, round to you. Mike Whiskey 3, Zulu Kilowatt, Bravo, for your final, Kenny. G3XBN and the RAF net standing by.
And we see the KP, our general response in the letters, what do you call it? You take the bike, so I started biking in 61, about 37, last country is 37 I've owned, fueled up and everything, mainly British, Military, Something, Aerials, Airstep, Forwards. Only broken 2 bones, so I can't complain 50 years. A4 and a rib, and the bangs and come back to work, hit gravel, and land on my back. I mean, that's still fine. I like took the engine down and all set them up. The best was I used to like single cylinder jobs. The Red Hunter was a lovely bike, but the Velocept, they're my favourites. The Venom and the MSS. The Venom,
signal that time from you. I read you 5 and 6 that time, 56. So propagation more favourable. Everyone's been easier tonight, I've found. So thanks for joining us tonight, Kenny. Look forward to talking to you on a further occasion. And with that, round to G7 Hotel Zulu Italy stroke alternative. Go ahead, Steve.
Yes, it's G7H. Yeah, I was getting a bit covered in mud then. I thought, it's getting my turn, I better wipe my hands. Just planting some plants out. I'm hoping we're going to get a sort of warm autumn. There's some more plants I can put in the hanging baskets if I can get them to catch up. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm just playing around to force them in here. So I've got some colour in the autumn. But never mind, look, we'll get a early frost. I'm glad of putting out a good signal to Sam over there. Certainly working all right in that direction. And Brian's getting out over there pretty well as well. So I've got I think it's about 0 noise I've got here at the minute, apart from that crackle. I just moved the S meter, the crackles do. But I suppose I've already got about half an S point noise. Wish I could get that at home, crikey. S6, S7 at home, what a blooming racket. But I'm working on that. I'm going to try out one of those receiving loops. I'm going to put one of them together and stick it on the shed, and put a tuner in the shed, and try using that and see what that does, just to quieten the noise down. So I think when you do that, you need a bit of preamp to boost the signal up, because you've not got much using a small loop. But I'm going to have a fiddle around with that, because this noise problem, it's terrible. It's all man-made noise, isn't it? Because the further you are away from things, the lower the noise level you get. And I'm sitting here and I've got blooming no noise. And it's just a nuisance, isn't it? All the man-made noise that's around. Anyway, say good night to Kenny, good night to you, Phil, good night to Bob, good night to Brian, and good night to Sam as well over in Ireland, and hope to catch you all tomorrow. Back round to you, Phil, from G7H, is that alright?
Yes, okay, Steve. Bob, would you like to just finish off for me? I'll tell you the call signs if you need them. As I've just been advised that chicken provençal is being dished out even as I speak. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, cheers, Phil. You carry on. And thanks for running the net. It's been a pleasure standing here tonight. I've been able to keep the log going on the computer. Normally I have to do it on paper and do it afterwards. So I'm going up with time. So 73, Phil, thanks for running it. And you go and have your lunch. So with that, I put the key back up now to Brian there. G4HIY, Brian, would you like to take another over, please? Make it a final, please.
Yeah, good night all. Thanks for being there, and we'll see you soon. G3XP, and I'm going that away.
Yeah, okay, good night there, Phil. I understand this is G4HIY to G0SYF. Did you want another over, Bob, over?
Yeah, just make a nice final one, Brian. Your signal is coming down absolutely perfect this evening.
Yeah, okay there, Bob. You're coming through about 4x9 now, 4x9. Occasionally 5. There's quite a bit of QRM, and also the static is making life too difficult. Never mind. I was getting Steve at the end there, 20 to 25 over 9, really booming through. And Sam on his last over before he checked out was coming through a good 5 and 9 plus 5. But generally I'm finding the noise level is actually got quite a bit worse now, Bob. So back to you, G0SYF, G4HIY.
G4HIY, Brian, G0SYF, returning. Yeah, thanks for being there this evening, Brian. As I say, I think we're trying to get a little bit of interference coming from somewhere, probably continental, but not to worry. As I say, you have a good evening, and we look forward to catching everyone tomorrow night. With that, put the key round to Sam there, CI4SAM Sam, would you like to take a final over, please?
Yeah, Sam checked out about 10 minutes ago, Bob.
Yeah, okay, Brian, I got a decent channel noise for the sound of it now. I'll just say 73 to everyone on frequency, that's Phil, Steve, Kenny, Brian, and Sam. All have a good evening, and I will shut the net at 19:05. That's the Royal Air Force Amateur Radio Society net now closing down. 73 is all.
Yeah, all of it. Yeah, good night, Bob. 73 is to all.
73 is Brian. 73 is Kenny.
Yeah, all of it. I can trust so in comparison with my old TS570DG, I can definitely say that my frequency is correct, and the 276.20 is correct frequency. Okay, thank you very much, Kurt, again for the QSO. My best wishes, W07 Fox UA1 Alpha Fox Tango 73. Bye-bye, thank you. And now the station Mike India 3. Mike India 3, could you complete your call sign? Mike India 3, Mike Florida, Denmark, UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango. Good evening, thank you very much, the old man. Your report is 5959. My name is Vasily Victor Alpha Sierra Sierra India Lima Yankee and the QTH St. Petersburg. How do you copy? Mike India 3, Mike Foxtrot Delta, UA1 Alpha Fox Tango, over. Yes, QSL, dear Frank, Mike India 3, Mike Fox Delta UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango. All copy very well, dear Frank. Thanks a lot for the report in Derry. My best wishes, 73. Good luck. Mike India 3, Mike Fox Delta UA1 Alpha Fox Tango. Bye-bye. Frank, I'm sorry. Could you repeat again your information? Another stations try calling me. Could you repeat again? Over. Uh, 276.30 is your frequency? Oh yeah, okay. We have the same frequency in our transceiver indication. Okay, thank you very much for this information. My best wishes. Good luck. Bye bye. Thank you. And the station India Quebec 8, India Queen 8. Could you complete your call? Correct, please. the station India Queen 8, the station Mike QRP, please QRX. India Queen 8, could you complete your call sign, please? Okay, Italy Zulu 0, Yankee Italy Quebec, United Alpha 1, Alpha Foxtrot Tango. Good evening, thank you very much. You're 5 and 8. 58 with me, my name is Vasily, Victor Alpha Sierra, Sierra India Lima Yankee, QTH St. Petersburg. India Zulu 0, Yankee India Quebec, UA1 Alpha Fox Tango, over. Italy Zulu 0, Yankee Italy Quebec, UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango. Okay, D'Angelo, thank you very much for the QSO and your report in Sisano, near capital Rome. My best wishes to you and your family. 73, good luck, and hope to catch a signal again in the future. Italy Zulu 0, Yankee India Queen, UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. And now the station, Mike something 6 QRP. Are you on the frequency? Yes, QSL, thank you very much. Mike 6 Delta Tango Tango / QRP, UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango. Good evening, thank you for your call, the old man. Your report is 5959, good signal with the QRP. My name is Vasily, Victor Alpha Sierra, Sierra India Lima Yankee, QTH St. Petersburg. Mike 6 Delta Tango Tango QRP, UA1 Alpha Fox Tango, over. Mr. Derek, thank you very much. Thank you for 59 report. And I try to check my log. I'm afraid, oh yeah, we had the contact before this year in April. Yes, it was the QSO with fine conditions, both way 5-9 to both ways, very good signal. And tonight your signal is also very good for QRP mode. My power is higher, it's 280 watts and 7-element tri-bender pointed to your direction. Nice to meet you again, dear Derek. My best wishes, 73. Mike 6 Delta Tango Tango QRP, UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango, 73. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, thank you. Let me check the frequency for this cat. Papa Florida 1, Bravo Radio Echo. Papa Florida 1, Bravo Radio Echo, UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango, UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango. Do you copy? Okay, no, negative. Mike 0, the station Mike 0, could you complete your call? I'm sorry, two stations were Mike Zero. I need only one, Mike Zero. Mike Zero station, please try again. Zero Sierra Oscar Charlie, I believe. This is UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango. I can hear also another Mike Zero station, and I will call you when the next you saw the old man. Now the station Mike Zero Sierra Oscar Charlie ? This is UA1 Alpha Foxtrot Tango. Good evening. Thank you for calling me. Your report is 5858. My name is Vasily.
Get on with the rest.
September time or so. Go Sierra November. No, EA Sumstar T1WA taxi, EA Sumstar T1WU. On.
And I see the Canadian Lancasters over here. I'd love to see that flying past. She's going to go around the country, I believe. I hope that it comes up here, because that's quite nostalgic. In fact, the guy that we bought this house from, he was a Lancaster bomber pilot, so, I didn't get a chance to speak to him, but I'd like to have done. But there you go, and I see there's been an air crash in Iran as well, killing about 40 people, and they were saying that it's lack of spares because the aircraft is so old, and also not 100% maintenance is done, so they're really flying dangerously to their pants, as we always used to. And I was reading the other day about the Royal Flying Corps, and the first airfield was up here at Montrose, where a lot of people were initially trained, Terry. So that's quite local up here. And of course on Sunday, I talked to Dick, G3TIX, and he was stationed at Benino, which is just near Cray on the Landstrubber on the East Nuke of Fife, and it's always interesting to talk to him. So there you go, Terry, G0SWS, GM4BUG.
Yeah, GM4BUG, G0SW, it's all copied, John. Yeah, all very interesting, and of course the Lancasters, it's not very far from here, you see. That gets annoying because it's not very far from here, and I never get the time to get out to go up there. I keep trying, but I never get the time. And there's lots of people get up there. It gets very, very packed, of course. But in our branch of the British Legion, we've got a Lancaster man, and he was actually on the TV when they took the cameras up there, and you saw a lot of Lancaster guys sat round by the aircraft, and he was one of those. And I'm hoping to get his life story on film before too long. And he's just 90 years old last month, and ever such a nice guy.
so I want to do that. But yeah, it's annoying because it's in touching distance from me, John, here in Lincolnshire. It's not very far away, of course. And we do get some fly past here. I see the memorial flight quite often, and it's not unusual for them to take a run along the coast here, and the holiday makers get a chance to see them all. And we had the memorial flight while I was away, apparently, at one of the do's here. We had the memorial flight come across. Of course, we're more fortunate than some people because if they're out on a show somewhere, they've got to come back this way, and they can fit in a little fly past or fly over here quite easily on their way back. But yeah, lovely aeroplanes. It looks immaculate, that Canadian job. They're draining the oil out of it at the moment. They reckon to have new oil in it tonight, so she'll be ready to fly by the weekend, I guess. But I don't know what the program is, John. But regarding the old aircraft out there that are falling apart, perhaps you ought to volunteer, John, over?
Not me, mate. I wasn't an engineer or a mechanic or anything like that. Not like you, Terry. You could go out and fix the radios for them, but not me. All I could do is go around and drag them around the airfield. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Well, they could probably do a bit of that. There's lots of potholes and things, John. They could probably do with some guidance, over.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we used to be able to plot the aircraft onto 3 marks on the deck, first shot, so you know, it's quite artistic, Terry. Okay, mate, thanks for the shout, and I'll put it back to you. It's your call to put back to Glenn to see if there's anybody else come out the woodwork. SWS M4VUG.
Yeah, QSL, John. Yeah, while you were saying that, the sort of memory straight back, you know, strike 485 down to the lower hangar deck and put it on the list and send it down 2 decks. They can't do that anymore, John, because they only have 1 deck these days, don't they? And I think there's only 1 hangar in the new in the Elizabeth as well. Anyway, enough chat, and it's been on too long, so I'll pass it back to you, Glenn. G0GBI, G0SWS, and hopefully we woke a few people up.
G0SWS, G0GBI. Yeah, I'm quite happy here, actually, listening to all this chat, you know, it's all stuff to me. Right, anybody else to join the Navy deck? G0GBI listening.
Yeah, there was somebody with GDI in the call, I heard, Terry. Glenn?
Hi, anybody calling the Royal Navy deck? G0GBI listening.
4 Golf Delta Romeo. I didn't realise it was the Royal Navy note. I do apologise. I'm not a member, obviously. Over.
Okay, fine business. Join in. There's only 3 of us on. Join in. Join in by all means. It's not an exclusive set there. G4GDR, I think it was. G0GBI.
G0GBI. G4GDR, right back. And all okay, fine. Well, I did a maritime operator. CWMR, of course. Not Royal Navy. I would appreciate a report, as I've just on the bench to use it. It's the TSX-30, and the first time I've ever used it on road. I would be glad for it. GDI, G4GDR.
G4GDR, G0GBI. When you're 5 and 9 into Bedford, 5 and 9 into Bedford, and the audio is okay. The audio is fine, no problems at all there. I haven't got your name. My name's Glenn, Golf Lima Echo November. And and as I say, my QJ is in Bedford. I'm looking over the Cardington airships and sheds at the moment, where the one, our 101 was lost in 1930 from here, built here and lost here on its maiden flight. There, but fine business there, and if you was on board a ship or you was anything to do with any form of Navy,
you're entitled to become a member. So there we are. Put RNARS up on the web, and you can see all the details there. But I haven't got your name, Craig.
Yes, that's right. The name is Adrian. America Delta Radio Italy back to Norway. Excuse me, my voice is not too good. I mainly work CW, not it's very rare to be on the phone. My name's Adrian, and I'm located about 6 miles to the northeast of Swindon, in the old market town of Highworth. Highworth, just a little bit north of Swindon. Over.
Yes, okay there, Adrian. Fine business there, fine coffee there. No problems with your over at all there. And yeah, I've been down that way for a long while. If you stand by, Adrian, you get a call from Scotland to give you a report there. So, John, I actually heard you before I did. Golf Mike 4, Victor Uncle George, G0GBI.
Yep, okay, Glenn, fine. Golf 4, Golf Delta Radio. This is Golf Mike 4, Victor United Golf. The name is John, and the QTH is Kinross, Kilo India November, Radio Oscar Sugar, about 30 miles north of Edinburgh and about 10 miles south of Perth. And you're 5 and 9 with a very good audio from my DS940S, Adrian. G4GDR, Golf Mike 4, Victor Uncle George.
Yes, okay. GF4 VUG is G0GBI, G4GDR right back. Okay, John, fine. 459 plus about 5 to 10 dBs. Very strong signal. Glenn over there at Bedford, you're 5 and 9. And thank you very much indeed for the nice report. I'm very pleased as I personally have never used this old phone. Didn't have the Kenwood microphone with it, so I've patched up an old gas insert and put a cable on it, and it seems to be going okay anyway. On that. Back to you then, Glenn, G0GBI, and the QSO G4GDR. 4779, Glenn.
4779, oh, it's 4779, 4779, yeah, hang on a minute. Yes, okay there, Adrian, fine business there, and yes, John came up very strong with me then. Right, 4779, G0GBI.
Yeah, okay, Glenn. Yeah, nice to hear you again. Mike Zeno, Bravo Zulu, Bob and Beckenhead, Neil Liverpool. You're all 5 and 9 with me and Beckenhead, Glenn, over.
Okay, there. Go give me your call sign. I think it was G0 Bravo Zulu, G0GBI.
Yeah, Mike Zeno, Bravo Zulu, Glenn. Just had to pop in. Heard you mentioning the RNARS, and I got to pop in to say hello. I'm popping down to HMS Belfast on Monday, incidentally, Glenn, over.
Okay then, yeah, I shan't be there, but yeah, if you get in touch with Mark, you might find he might be on there. I don't know, he was on there last couple of weeks ago, so I don't really know that. Stand by a moment, and we'll get Kerry to give Adrian a call, and then I'll come to you there. G0SWS, G0GBI.
Yeah, G0GBI, G0SWS. Thank you, Glenn. I'll give Adrian a call if I may. G4GDR, G0 Sugar Whiskey Sugar. Adrian, you're 5'9", peaking 5'9 plus 10 with me here in Mablethorpe on the East Coast. I'm sure you know where that is. We're just about 18 miles north of Skegness. So a very good signal from you this evening, QSL.
Yes, okay, Terry, G0SWS, and the QSO, G4GDR right back, and 59 plus 5 at this end, on the Kenwood TSA 30 Sugar. Roger. Thank you for a very nice report. G0SWS and the QSO. GDR.
Yeah, QSL there, Adrian. Yep, well, still nice signal. That was really nice. It was very, very noisy early on, but it's quietened down a little bit. And that must have been very painful for you to plug the microphone in this evening, aye. But there we go. Lovely to hear you. And any time you want to give us a call, please join. We'd love to talk to you. Okay, with that, back to you, Glenn. G0 GBI, G0 Sugar Whiskey Sugar.
Yes, okay there, Terry. Okay there. Right, we'll go to Bob. Bob, could you give Adrian a call, please? Because he's testing a rig out on audio tonight instead of CW there. So, Mike 0, Bravo Zulu Zulu, G0 GBI.
Yeah, okay, fine. No problem at all, Adrian. Good evening. For GDR, Mike 0, Bravo Zulu Zulu, and you don't need my Royal Navy number, I've given that to Glenn, but I wonder you never heard us today, Adrian. We're setting up the lightship planners, GB2 Lima Bravo Lima, for this weekend. We were banging on CW, but no replies. Very, very bad today, Adrian. But you're 5 and 9, over.
Yeah, what was the QTH in the name, right?
Oh, yeah, my name's Bob, Bravo Oscar Bravo, and we're in the old shipbuilding town of Beckenhead, on the Whittle Peninsula, but the lightship planners is in Liverpool, in the docks in Liverpool, you know?
Roger, M0BZZ, and the QSO G4GDR. Okay, Bob, fine business. Well, I know Birkenhead. I came up and did some little bit of work up there some time ago, well, quite some years ago, with the Mersey Docks and Harbour Company, and did spend a couple of days going backwards and forwards to Hilbert Island. So, know the area well, absolutely love it up there, but not been up for years, Bob. Thank you for the report. You're 5 and 9, very nice signal, and nice to hook up with you. M0BZZ, and the QSO.
Yeah, okay, fine, Adrian. The guys with me are all ex-Marconi radio officers. Stan McNally, you may know Stan McNally. He was one of the head guys with Marconi for 35, 40 years, I think, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I know the name well, but never met, etc.
Okay, alright, fine, okay. I'll hand it back to Glenn then. He's in his chair, and if anybody else wants to report, but you're 5 and 9 on the sunny Costa del Merseyside, Adrian, over.
Yeah, Roger. Very, very quickly, did you say you have some dealings with the lightship over?
Yes. And for the other guys as well, we were, until recently, custodians of Gulf Bravo 2, Lima Bravo Lima, Liverpool Bar lightship, but it's been moved now. It's moved from one location to another, and unfortunately the guy who was the holder of the call sign has silent key, and we get all sorts of obstacles for us to reactivate the lightship in another location with somebody else owning the call sign. So what we're doing, we're using my call sign portable, Mike 0BZZ portable on board the Liverpool Bar lightship, GB2 Lima Bravo Lima, this weekend, over.
Yeah, Roger. M0BZZ, G4GDR, right back. Tell me, Bob, do you have any postcards of the lightship? I collect postcards of ships.
I certainly do. Have a look at my call sign. Adrian, on QRZ.com. I've got 3 of them up there, but GB4, Fox Papa Radio, will give you all the floating objects with special calls, and I'm the QSL manager, over.
Yeah, Roger. It's just postcard I'm looking for. A postcard with the picture of the lightship on, over.
Yeah, not a problem. Look at my address. Drop us a line, and we'll get it back to you the same day. Just drop us a line, Adrian. If you have a look, GB2, Lima Bravo Lima, you can see the QSL cars, over. Yeah, roger, roger. Are you in the 2013 call book, over?
I would think so, yeah, I would think so. I've been in all of the call books and we've lived here for 45 years, so we're not likely to change anything, over.
Roger, roger. Okay, will do. I'll find a spare moment and drop you a line. As I say, I collect postcards of ships, but particularly now interested in light ships. And I did spend some time on one very recently down in Kent. And, a pretty good time down there with a station on board, So there we are. I usually join the 7017 CW net for Marconi man on a Thursday. So there we go. Right, I better put it back to Glenn, I think, who's in the chair. Nice talking to you, Bob. GDI.
Okay, back to you, Glenn.
For GDI.
Okay there, fine business. I'm glad you had that little teaser there. Right, is there anybody else to join the Navy next? 0 GBI listening.
Mike, Foxtrot, Glenn.
Foxtrot, that's Mike, 0, Charlie, Lima, and Juliet Foxtrot, I think.
Negative
0 GBI.
Is Mike 0, Charlie, Juliet Fox.
I got you, not too strong, but I definitely got you. The 0 GBI.
0 GBI. And Mike, Charlie, Juliet Fox, I'm trying to hunt you down all night. I just phoned you. Not you, Glenn. You're at 5-8 for the last head.
Yeah, you're about a 5 and 6, 5 and 7 with me, Jim, but nice to hear you. Yeah, it was a bit crowded up on 8-8. I couldn't wedge my way myself in there anyway. Okay, anybody else to join the Navy next to you? 0 GBI listening.
That was somebody asking for a signal report, Glenn.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, go again for the signal report. Oh, I go for 0, Victor Echo something. You're not too strong with me, old boy. You're not too strong with me. You're a bit muffled in actual fact. 0 GBI.
It's a G3.
Golf 3, yeah, Golf 3, Victor Echo something, go. Can you really ring, because I can't hear him very well.
Yeah, okay, Golf 3, Victor Echo Quebec. This is Golf Mike 4, Victor United Golf. How copy, our man, go ahead. Uniform, Golf, I will be off on the signal report. Yeah, okay, well, you're about a 4 and a 5, something like that, but very bassy, and there's a lot of noise on the frequency, which isn't helping. But I can only give you about a 4 and a 5, and the name is John, and the QTH 30 miles north of Edinburgh. G3 Victor Echo Quebec, Golf Mike 4, Victor United Golf. Golf Mike 4, Victor United Golf, Victor Echo Quebec. And in this nutshell, this is just north of Cambridge. Thank you very much for the report, and I'll let you carry on with the net. Much appreciated. Bye-bye. Yep, okay, yeah, bye-bye now. Quick break on your name, please. Hotel Echo Charlie, Tango, Oscar Romeo. That's GM3 Victor Echo Quebec, by the way. Yep, okay, thanks for that, and understand you're now going QRT. Okay, Glenn, go to the signal report, and I just heard Jim in there as well. Go ahead, Glenn.
Glenn, this is Adrian, G4GDR. Gotta go now.
Okay then, mate. Okay, join us whenever you can.
Look forward to it. I'll have to put the mic in again and hook up with you again. All the best. See you from GDR.
Yes, okay, Adrian. Well, they're quite simple. They're a little black thing, and you press the button on the side there. So there we are. 7-3s, Adrian. Thanks very much for coming on there. Right, and that station, G3BEQ, he was very muffled to me, very muffled, and he wasn't all that. He was only about a 3 and 3 with me, but I thought you stood a better chance, John, with the skip distance there. Anybody else to join the Navy next to you? 0GBI listening.
Yeah, Glenn, it's Bob, Mike Zero BZZ. Can I just give the 3 guys who I know is on a radio report and maybe get their numbers, if you don't mind, and I'll pull out. I know Terry's there, G0SWS, GM4VUGE, and Mike 0CJF. Jim, if I could give them a quick call and give them my number, Glenn, I'd be glad of that, over.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, John, I think John was the strongest. GM4VUGE, there, John, in Kinross, over.
Yeah, Mike Zero, Bravo Zulu. Good evening to you, Bob. You're about 5'8" to 9, and QTH 30 miles north of Edinburgh, and my number 2241, 2241, and we haven't spoken before, Bob, go ahead.
Okay, fine, John, no problem. You're 4779, John. 4779, and you're 5 and 9, and Terry and Jim was the same. Couldn't hear the G3 one, I couldn't hear him at all. Glenn is 5 and 9, but if you don't mind, I'll just say hello to Terry and Jim, give them a report and a number, and I'll have to clear it off. I think you heard me saying all day we've been putting an antenna up on the Lightship Planet, John, over.
Yes, okay, Bob, fine. It's Glenn that's in the chair, but I'm sure he won't mind if you just give Bob and Terry a quick contact. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Glenn. Yeah, G0SWS, Terry, Mike 0BZZ, 4779, over.
Yeah, Mike 0B Zulu, G0 Sugar Whiskey Sugar. Okay there, Bob. Nice 5 and 9 with me down on the East Coast here at Mablethorpe, and cross country from you really, but a lovely signal, and very good to hear this evening. Super thing. My number is 3286 3286, and I copy 4779. Nice to talk to you, Bob. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for that, Terry. Not a problem. Big signal, all of you. And if you don't mind, I'll just say hello to Jim and Mike 0 Charlie Juliet Fox. And I'll try and pick you guys up. We'll be using CW as well, Saturday and Sunday. And look for my call sign portable, but we will be on EB2, Liverpool Bar Lightship, Terry, over.
Yeah, QSL, I'll have a listen on Sunday. I'm tied up on Saturday. We've got quite a few events happening on the East Coast here with all the holiday makers down here, and there's 1 or 2 events going on Saturday which I shall be getting involved in. But Sunday I think I'm clear, and I'm hoping to work a few stations. I've got many cards from lighthouses and things over the years, and I love to add to the collection, and I'm sure I must have yours somewhere in my box here. I've got lots and lots of lighthouses and museum ships, QSL cards, which I value very much. So we'll have a listen on Sunday, QSL.
Okay, Terry, fine, super duper, no problem. I'll just say hello to Jim, give him a report, if you don't mind. Pass it back to Glenn to say cheerio. Mike 0 Charlie Juliet Foxtrot. You there, Jim, over?
Yes, Mike 0 Bravo Zulu Zulu from Mike 0 Charlie Fox. Good evening to you there, Bob.
Hotel 1 Romeo Juliet, Ocean Henry 1 Radio Japan. Ocean Henry 1 Romeo Juliet, Roma Juliet, Radio Japan, over. Correct, QSL, roger.
Is that Japan American? Is JA, go ahead. Any JA?
Echo India 6, Fox Mike, Radio 6, Fox Fox. 5 and 9, name is Vasily. Hey there, man. Full copy. Thank you for the show. 7 trains, lucky and fairly. Bye. Эдик, ты здесь?
Да, я слушаю просто. Много станций зовут. У нас и хорошее прохождение. Ну, не знаю, хорошее или нет. Антигуа и еще Азоры. Там, в общем, много станций есть. Но не знаю, прохода может и не быть. Так что вот такие дела. Я пока здесь, окей?
Ну, я давно не работал на Европу и чай. Наверное, по мне соскучились. На 17 метрах я вот вижу здесь VP2 работает. Ну ладно, я еще покачу немножечко. QRZ from Radio 6, Florida. Oscar November? In Free Quebec, November, Radio 6, Florida. Good evening, you're 5 and 6, name is Vasily, okay? Okay, man, a beautiful copy. Thank you for the good report. QRZ, Radio 6, Florida. Oscar November station. Oscar November, Belgium. November for Sugar Queen 9 India Tiger November R605. Good evening, Helena. 5 and 9, name is Vasily. Thank you for the show. 73 and my 88, please.
Tango Alpha 9 America, Flash Sugar 51 Tango America, QRZ. X-ray 4, Mike Whiskey Sierra, very good evening, 59, name is Tango Echo Delta, Echo United, 136, over. Roger, Alan, thank you very much for the QSO, hope to hear you again on the band, 73. Thank you, 9 Alpha, please Sugar 51, Tango Alpha. CQ20, 9 Alpha, slash Sugar 51, Tango Alpha, 9 America, slash Sugar 51, Tango Alpha, CQ20, 9 Alpha, slash Sugar 51, Tango Alpha, 9 America, slash Sugar 51, Tango America, QRZ. Flag 0, Kilo Papa Whiskey, very good evening, 59, and he said Tango Echo Delta, KDH, the island of Thread, north of Rieti, Echo United, 136, over. Oh, you're one of them. Bravo Tango.
9 Alpha, Sierra 52, Bravo Tango 59.
Roger, also 59, Charlie India 074, Charlie India 074, Roger.
Okay, Roger, 59, thank you, good luck. Golf 1, Victor Mike Julia 59.
Alpha 1, November Alpha Alpha.
QRZ Echo Florida 6.
Alpha 1, November Alpha Alpha.
Sierra Papa 9, Hotel Tango Yankee.
Tango Yankee.
Sierra Papa 9, Hotel Tango Yankee.
9 Hotel Tango Yankee 59. 73 QRZ Echo Florida 6.
Romeo Alpha 5 Bravo.
Michael Romeo Alpha.
Romeo Alpha 5 Bravo.
Romeo Alpha 5 Bravo 59.
Okay, 59 plus 38, good luck.
Thank you, good luck. QRZ Echo Florida 6. Italy Zulu 7, Zulu Kilo Charlie 59. 3 QRZ Echo Florida 6. Romeo Charlie.
Alpha Charlie.
Papa Delta 1 Romeo Charlie 59. Thank you, good luck. Romeo Hotel. Romeo 9 X-ray Alpha Charlie 59.
Roger, Yoso 597
Thank you, good luck. QRZ Echo Florida 6. Tango Alpha, Tango Alpha. Alpha 4 Alpha, thank you, 59, thank you.
Una palabra.
X-ray 0 Yankee Hotel Alpha 59. Thank you, 76. Papa Alpha 3 Gold Delta Yankee 59. Thank you, 76. QRZ Echo Florida 6.
Oscar Kilo 2 Papa Alpha.
Delta Gold 3 Oscar Lima 59.
Kilo Bravo.
Thank you, good luck. QRZ Echo Florida 6.
Oscar Kilo 2 Papa Alpha.
Germany Victoria. Germany Victoria, please. Germany Victoria Station. United Radio 7, Germany Victoria, 59. 733, Golf 3 Station, Golf 3. Golf Germany 3, Yankee Bravo Oscar, 59. Thank you. QRZ Echo Florida 6.
Oscar Kilo 2 Papa Alpha.
Sierra Papa 1 Delta Sierra Zulu 59. Thank you. QRZ Echo Florida 6.
Oscar Kilo 2 Papa Alpha.
Oscar Kilo 2 Papa Alpha 59.
Roger, good afternoon 59, good luck.
Thank you, good luck. QRZ Echo Florida 6.
Kilo Bravo. Delta Yankee Sugar Portable.
Yankee Sugar Portable.
Delta Yankee Sugar Portable.
Florida 4, Delta Yankee Sugar Strong Portable, 59, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Attend the behavior. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you for report. 73, QRZ Echo Florida 6. Charlie Portable.
Uniform Alpha 9, Charlie, Bravo, Oscar.
Okay, Florida 4, Hotel Bravo Charlie Stock Portable, 59. Florida 4, Hotel Bravo Charlie Stock Portable, 59, Roger.
Florida.
Okay, thank you, good luck. Florida.
Radio 6, Florida. Good evening, you're 5 and 9.
Germany 6, Florida, 59, thank you.
Negative, Radio 6, Florida, 59.
59, Radio 6, Florida, thank you. QRZ Echo Florida 6.
Mexico, Romeo, Oscar.
And in Mexico?
Mexico, Romeo,
Natal Radio 3, Lima, Charlie, Mexico, 59. Thank you, 73. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6.
Zulu 1, Sierra Juliet.
Andy Juliet.
7 Zulu 1, Sierra Juliet.
7 Zulu 1, Sierra Juliet, 59.
Also 59, thank you.
Thank you, good luck. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6. Tango Lima, Tango Lima. Hotel Kilo 1, Tango Lima, 59. Hotel Zulu 1, Tango Lima, 59. Thank you, 73. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6.
Alpha Lima Whiskey, Kilo Bravo. Ocean Echo 1, Alpha Lima Whiskey.
Ocean Echo 1, Alpha Lima Whiskey, 59.
Yeah, QSL, thanks you, also 59 in Vienna, 7 streets.
Thank you, 73. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6. Papa Delta 7, Mike Alpha, Roger. Papa Delta 0, Lima Echo X-Ray 59. Thank you, 73. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6. November Delta Juliet 59. Please, you call complete, November Delta Juliet.
November Delta Juliet.
Queen 6, November Delta Juliet, Roger.
Thank you. Sierra Queen 6, November Delta Juliet. 59 for you. Muchas gracias.
Okay, one moment, please. You call is Tugar Queen 6, November Delta Juliet, Roger.
Sierra Queen 6, November Delta Juliet.
Okay, thank you, 76. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6.
Kilo Bravo.
Gold 3 station, Gold 3. Gold 3 station. Please, one moment. Station Gold 3, Germany 3, again. Okay, no, not copy. Germany 7. Germany 7, Germany 7. No copy, sorry. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6.
Echo Alpha 2, Kilo Bravo.
Sierra Victoria, 59.
Okay, thank you all. Very good evening. This is Sierra Victoria 2, Alpha Echo Golf. You are also 5x9 plus, yes, sir?
Okay, good sir. Also plus 20 dB this moment. Sierra Victor 2, Alpha Echo Golf, 59. Thank you.
Thank you, 73.
Good luck. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6. Sierra Victor 7. Sierra Victor 7, Florida Delta Alpha, 59. Thank you, bye-bye. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6.
Echo Alpha 2, Kilo Bravo.
Yucatán Oscar, Yucatán Oscar. Ok, Italia 2, Yankee, Yankee, Oceanía 59, gracias. Un saludo, QRZ, Echo, Florida 6.
Echo Alpha 2, Kilo Bravo.
Oscar, Kilo 1, Juliet, Papa Oscar, 59. Thank you, 73. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6. Whiskey Tango, 59.
Italy 5, Whiskey Tango, 59, Roger.
Italy 5, with Fox Whiskey Tango, 59, thank you.
Okay, good luck.
QRZ, Echo, Florida 6.
Alpha 2, Kilo Bravo. EA2, Kilo Bravo.
Italy Station, Italy.
IT9 is station 2.
Italy, Charlie X-Ray Victor, please, again you call. Italy Uniform 0, Charlie X-Ray Victor, 59. Thank you, 73. QRZ, Echo, Florida 6.
Echo Alpha 2, Kilo Bravo.
Lima Zulu, Lima Zulu. Okay, one moment please, Lima Zulu station, only Lima Zulu station, please, again you call. Lima Zulu 2, Portugal, Denmark, 59, Roger. Okay, thank you, 73. Station QRP again. No negative, your copy, please. Only station QRP, please again. One moment, please. It's many station QRP this moment. Mike 0, station QRP. Mike 0, only station QRP, please again. Please, station Italy, one moment, please. Mike 6 QRP, one moment, please. Mike 0 QRP station, please again you call. Okay, Mexico 0, Radio Japan, Portugal, QRP, 59, Roger. Okay, thank you. Mike 6 QRP station again. Mexico 6, Sierra Victor Sierra, QRP, 59. Okay, thank you. Other station QRP? Delta Lima station QRP. Delta Lima 3 station QRP. Delta Lima 3 Sierra Delta Echo QRP 5 up 59. Okay, thank you. Other station QRP? Fox QRP. Oscar November 5, Mike Fox QRP, is Roger? Okay, thank you. QRP, Echo Florida 6, QRP. Tango 9, Delta Tango Charlie. Italy Tango 9, Delta Tango Charlie, 59. Please give me your call. My call is Echo Florida 6. The QSL manager is Echo Alpha 4 Uniform Radio Echo. Thank you. Bye. Echo India 6 Fox Mike 59. Thank you. 76 QRZ Echo Florida 6. Whiskey 5. Oh, Whiskey 5, November Fox 59, thank you. I2HBY. 2 Kilo Bravo. Ending Tokyo. Ending Tokyo station. QRZ Echo Florida 6. Echo Alpha 2 Kilo Bravo. I2HBY. Echo Alpha 2 Kilo Bravo. Italy 4. India 4. All India 4, Tango India, Roger. I copy Alpha India 4, Tango India, Strong Italy Tango 9 is Roger. QSL, Alpha India 4, Oscar India, Strong Italy Tango 9, 59. Thank you, good luck. QRZ Echo Florida 6. Echo Kilo Lima. Okay, please, Echo Kilo Lima station, Echo Kilo Lima. Italy Kilo 5, Echo Kilo Lima, 59, thank you. Tango Victor Sierra. Tango Hotel Bravo 9, Tango Victor Sierra, 59. Thank you, 73. QRZ, Echo Florida 6.
Hi, 2HVY, Stroke 1.
Golf 4 Lima. Golf 4 Lima Tango Victor 59. Okay, Golf number 1 Lima Tango Victor 59. Okay, muchas gracias, 23. QRZ, Echo Florida 6. Kilo Bravo.
Hi, 2HVY, Stroke 1.
Sierra 57, Bravo Sierra Uniform 59. 76, QRZ, Echo Florida 6. Sierra 5 Ontario. Sierra 5 Ontario 59. Roger, 59 más plus 40, ciao. Okay, plus 13 for you, thank you, good luck. QRZ, Echo Florida 6. November Delta. Okay, no, negative. Oscar Kilo 6 November Delta, Roger. Okay, Kilo Radio 6 November Delta, thank you, good luck. Yankee Oscar Station. Yankee Oscar 9, Italy Radio Fox Portable 59. Thank you, 73. QRZ, Echo Florida 6. Echo Alpha 2, Kilo Bravo. United America 9, United America 9. United America 9, America Honolulu X-Ray 59. Thank you, 73. QRZ, Echo Florida 6. Japan Echo.
Echo Whiskey 1, Hotel Italy.
Please, one moment. Japan Echo Victor. Japan Echo A, Romeo Victor India, is Roger? Okay, Japan Echo A, Lima Radio India 59. Thank you, good luck. QRZ, Echo Florida 6.
About 100 watt PSP.
But the antenna system is a simple dipole. Very, very pleasant for this content, good DX and enhancing vision in the other band. Hotel Oscar X-Ray IK2 Uniform Zulu Victor in QSY. Bye bye, ciao.
Uniform Victoria. This is very well. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and you are international, okay, dipole antenna and 100 watts. Okay, may I do a full elementary Yankee? I should put the time. Very much. Lorenzo, Sina again, and the door. 02, uniform 02 Victoria. This is very Hotel X-Ray. Thank you very much for the contact. This is
This is Italy's Juliet Alpha 1 Hotel Oscar X-Ray IK2 Uniform Zulu Victor. QSL, thanks for the contact. Good DX.
London,
IK2 user QSY. Ciao ciao. Italy Whiskey 1. London. Roger. Very good morning. Very good morning from Italy Whiskey 1.